It's time to look at goal number 9 on our top 10 greatest ever World Cup goals. And it belongs to Argentina's Esteban Cambiaso in the 2006 World Cup in Germany in a match on June 16 in which Argentina beat Serbia and Montenegro 6-0. This, I still remember it clearly, was an amazing team effort goal. In the game against Serbia and Montenegro, that message that Argentina needed to score more goals was received loud and clear. Maxi Rodriguez opened the score in the 6th minute, slotting home a goal that would be the first in that 6-0 drubbing. Rodriguez scored again in the 41st minute and shared goal-scoring duties with 4 other players, including Hernan Crespo, Tevez, and a young Lionel Messi. But it was Esteban Cambiaso's finish in the 31st minute that will never be forgotten. The goal began from a defensive cutout of a Serbian run towards the box. The ball shifted to midfield where Maxi Rodriguez and Sorin passed it between each other like 2 kids playing kick around at the local park. Mascherano took the ball, laid it off to Riquelme, who sent it backwards before being played upfield again to Cambiaso. Mascherano received the ball once more, passed to Rodriguez, who laid off a longer ball to Sorin on the left wing. With the ball under their spell in midfield, playing a game of piggy in the middle, the Argentinians constructed triangles before Sorin made a sprint towards the Serbian penalty area. Schiavello's beautiful flick across the box reached Cambiaso, who stroked it with the inside of his right boot on the first touch to Hernan Crespo inside the area. As if to inject Brazilian flair into the best team goal scored since Carlos Alberto in 1970, Crespo delicately backheeled the ball to Cambiaso, who charged into the box and smashed it into the back of the net off his left boot. 25 passes, including Cambiaso's finishing shot, comprised this wonderful goal in which Argentina held the ball for a full minute without a touch from their opponents. Never once did the South Americans look like losing possession, masterfully passing between themselves to pull back and pull them wide apart. Spain perfected the tiki-taka style 4 years later to conquer the world in South Africa. But on this day in Germany in 2006, it was Sorin, Riquelme, Rodriguez, Mascherano, Crespo, and Cambiaso who gave the greatest example of how such a style is played. Let's not forget that tiki-taka is a media term for a style of Spanish football inherited from Johan Cruyff's time as Barcelona coach in the late 1980s, early 1990s. The magnificent Dutch of the 1970s, under the genius of Cruyff and mastermind Rinus Michels, played a brand of total football, which is rebranded as Spanish tiki-taka today. Tiki-taka's success depends on 4 components: an understanding of the empty space, interchanging positions, patience, and the ability to finish, usually by getting behind the defense with a killer pass. Argentina's emphatic display of these 4 facets is what makes this goal one for the ages. Sorin, Mascherano and company played no set positions during the goal's construct from deep within their own half. The mix of short and long passes, coupled with diagonal angles, utilised space on both wings and through the centre of the pitch. Patience on the ball without the interruption of egos charging toward goal allowed the South Americans to simply take their time. Patience led to Schiavello's killer pass behind the Serbian defence that enabled the 1-2 finish between Crespo and Cambiaso. Argentina topped their group. They went on to beat Mexico 2-1 in the second round, then faced host Germany in the quarterfinals. After going ahead through Roberto Ayala's goal in the 49th minute, they conceded a late equaliser from Miroslav Klose in the 80th and lost 4-2 on penalties after extra time. Sadly, a team that had promised and delivered so much offensive flair earlier in the tournament decided upon a dour defensive approach after scoring against the Germans and were undone. Instead of bringing on Messi or Schiavello to score a goal and secure a victory, Coach Peckerman subbed Crespo for Julio Cruz and Riquelme for Cambiaso. Had the coach remained true to his attacking instincts, Argentina had scored 11 goals in 4 games. Who's to say this star-studded team could have gone all the way? But they'll always be remembered for Cambiaso's goal, one of the greatest team goals of all time, and number 9 on our all-time greatest World Cup goals.